First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Bahawak Akwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, to GMS that rose as well. Peace, blessings, salutation, blessings to you, Akim, your Aqua tuning in, you Israelite foreigners that are scattered. And this is actually is a decent video 2 weeks ago. Dark reality of Los Angeles and Hollywood, what you see behind this guy. Really, this is what Esau pushes and narrated the four corners and thought, through the movie scripts, the television shows, the media, it broadcasted, pretty much the image of the beast, this philosophy, the ways of this society and its infrastructure, and they narrated as if it was the best, as if it was, gold, a land of opportunity. And when you watch this video, you see a lot of poverty, mental cases, and it shows you Tent City. And it's funny as hell because, the brothers in the West, the Cali brothers, they can attest to this too. When I got the chance to meet those elders and those brothers and from the West, and they were just expounding on how they prophesied against that place. And I was kind of marveled even when I watched this video. I was like, oh man, god damn, this is something that they don't show on TV. The dark side of America they don't show, but unfortunately through the prophets of the Yahweh Shah, the skirt is being lifted up. In one part in the video as well, hold on, it talks about it's a place where a bunch of veterans were basically camping out. Let me see. Man of war, not set by. So, let me get this real. The Sirach, KJV. So, this is Sirach 26 and 28. It said, there be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepare such and one for the sword. So this is what grieves, the heart of Solomon. Well, this is his, this is his book. So it says, Shalaki. And the third maketh, pretty much you got the point, Shalaki. Because the point of the video, well, one of the points of the video, Shalaki, is when I saw the tent city full of a bunch of veterans. And we know, unfortunately, those are Edomites. And it's probably some Jakes in there too, because I've seen some Jakes out here on the east that are pretty much, became mental cases because, they went to war for this country. And it's pretty much this country haven't set them by or pretty much promised them what they deserved, or, they came back here and, off the agreement that they offered them, it wasn't, established. Off this, let me see, Revelation. I don't want that one right now. I'm going to Nahum. So bear with me one moment. Yeah, it says Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft. And when you, the ones that know about Hollywood, it was been, before, YouTube started cutting videos and slashing videos, it was thousands and thousands of videos you can find about the wickedness and the witchcraft and the sorcery of Hollywood. And due to Hollywood, they have narrated scripts that that was purposely designed to destroy Jake, you so-called Negro, Latino, Hispanics, break your family structure and so forth, and even to deceive the masses across the four corners. They whitewashed everybody. They destroyed, you know, through their religion and their propaganda, their media. They throughout the video it talks about um, how a lot of so-called celebrities have came through Hollywood and performed in those theaters that they showed. Let me real quick. I wanted to show some of the I hate when they do that shit. So it said the comments. It said, let me see. Yeah, so it says the man from Egypt hit it right on the nail. I'm a Californian born and raised, but was raised primarily in the suburbs away from LA. So trying to adapt there as an adult was quite difficult, especially in Hollywood um, area bubble. I worked at a hotel where 95% of the employees were either actors, singers, models, or dancers. I met few genuine people. The attitude is every man for himself. Everyone looking for their break. Ego is everywhere. It became too much, and I eventually moved to OC. I always have a fascination for LA and history, but I could never live there again. It's just not a pleasant place to reside, in my opinion. Um, the shocking juxtaposition of the homeless camp with $200,000 cars passing by is really the best in knowledge of LA. So the fact that he said that living in Uganda and then coming to effing LA changed his spiritual atmosphere should say it all. Now I remember my boy in the world. He he said he was locked up. He was locked up and he met this Mobite, and I'm not sure if he was a Jake or what, but he pretty much said, I mean, he came from China or Japan, whatever. As soon as he landed over here on the West, they kind of just threw him off. He was in a complete shock. He saw naked women and pretty much half naked women, the rims, the so-called this and that, the fast cars, and it totally blew him out of he pretty much lost. He bugged out. It was another one. Yeah, grill sergeant. Yeah, dude that called LA a spiritual hostility place. It's another one. Um, oh yeah, this is it. Alex de Broy. It says, as a European from Belgium, I was shocked when I visited LA. I have never seen a city more devoid of humanity. I don't know how to describe it, but the city feels utterly soulless and incredibly materialistic. Everything is about looks, not about how things actually are. That's that notion and that's that facade that Esau pushes upon the people. That's why I told you in the last days, people should be lovers of themselves and so forth. So there's absolutely no sense of sincerity. Everyone and everything feels fake. The lack of camaraderie, community, or collectivism is stunning. The place is what peak individualism looks like. Yeah, because everybody here in America is for themselves. They're selfish, they're greed, they're niggards. That's why this infrastructure in America is not going to continue. It's going to be destroyed. Every man for himself, just a bunch of individuals trying to survive in a concrete jungle full of apathy, trash, and misery. Um, let's look at these words real quick. Bear with me real quick for the moment. Salaki. Um, definition of camaraderie. So it says, so it said, he said, there's no friendliness, no goodwill, and no familiar among the people in a group. Yeah, so it's pretty much people are dead, no consideration. And then the other one was apathy. Of apathy. Let's see what it says. Yeah, lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. Yeah, because these people are void and, they're dull. They're stupid. They're retarded. They're dead. Spiritually dead, which our people are, and other rest of the nations, they're drunk. The scripture talks about, they drunken, why the nation's mad and so forth. They stagger, but not of strong drink. Going back real quick, just to finish out. Man, I hate this. I hate when this shit does this, man.
Customize and save.
There go more. More, what you call it, witchcraft and sorcery. So, Salaki, so yeah. Yeah, full of apathy, trash, and misery, absolutely depressing and sobering experience. I had the same feeling in Las Vegas, except way more escapism. Bunch of people drinking, gambling, and ordering escorts in an attempt to convince themselves that they are happy. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it with that one, and I'm gonna bring forth scriptures. But this is what Esau has depicted, the land of opportunity. But it says, Isaiah 47, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Because the Lord is breaking this place down. Esau, through his greed, he's trying to set up this new world order, but it would never come to fullness. Take the millstone and grind milk, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. So the Lord is going to destroy this place when he comes back with, with himself, Yahweh Shah. When, our Father was going to send Yahweh Shah to come back with the multitude of angels, the chariots, and he's going to destroy this place. But first, pretty much we had to prophesy through the spirit of Yahweh Shah against this place. So before the Lord destroys it, pretty much he gave a forewarning. But as you can clearly see, not everybody disregarded the warning, and even the 2/3. So just like the Lord drowned and flooded the earth before, he's going to send fire upon this place. Nahum 3:4, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, the son of nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So that's what's about to happen to America, man. He's about to be destroyed. Because what? This is a place where, through Hollywood, through TV and the media, they have deceived the whole earth. They brought, this whitewashed, and, everybody wants to be white. You go to the other countries, everybody want to look like an Edomite. And how was they able to do that? Through fucking Hollywood, man. Everybody wants to come to America, see the so-called greatness, but when they come here, that's what they see. A bunch of fucking bug outs in tent cities, people on drugs. It even says in the video that, I forgot where it was at, but pretty much on the beach side, it be bums get into serious problems, really fighting to kill each other. But, people are bugged out, and this is really what's happening everywhere. You can see this all the way here. Man, you go to New York, man. Go on the train station. That's one of. I'm not gonna lie. That New York subway train stations is kind of like a. It's crazy to see how a subway can run like that. And that's one of the marvels, I think. But when you really go to that place, man, it's a bunch of fucking bug outs, man. Crackheads. Man, I remember being in New York, man, and riding the train, man, I saw a bugged out Jake taking a shit in the subway. So this is welcome to America, man. Go to Florida, a bunch of drugs, a bunch of crackheads, meth, heroin, and this is what's going on amongst all throughout America. But homelessness. People here in America is full of take medicine for mental illness, psychiatric meds. People are bugged out, but outside from outside looking in, you really think this place is in order, a lovable place, But when you come here, everybody's selfish. The women are whores. Everybody, everybody's selfish. No apathy, no camaraderie. Like the dude said. That's pretty much it, man. I advise brothers to check this video out. Man, this YouTube shit. Yeah, I highly advise.
Is the center of your work area.
Hold on real
quick.
And
it should be designed for your needs. That's why we offer...
Yeah, I highly advise this video. Matter of fact, I'm going to let this play real quick. Then I'm going to end it.
Nestled between the scenic coastline and mountainous desert, an endless sprawl of strip malls, commercial centers, and neighborhoods make up the Los Angeles County. Starting with indigenous tribes, settled by Spaniards and built by American ambition, each century
right.
a new wave of people
Rape, rob, and murder, root to the bloody city.
Natural beauty and cultural diversity make LA a promised land for over 10 million people. But even on the scenic coastline of Venice Beach, the Angelinos warn me of trouble in paradise.
Spiritually. It's a difficult place to be spiritual. There's so much going on, too much humor. It's not about so much going on as to what's going on. What is it that's going on? And how is it happening? People don't know how to live together. People have so much pride and ego. They don't care about where the next person is going.
Yeah, root to the, if he's paraphrasing, I took that back. It's a Wu to them that has pride. Pride goes before destruction. This is how. What did he say? Yeah, it's hard to be spiritual here, and that's right. It's 100. That's agreeable because we live in a place where ran by Edomites, and his whole notion is to break the law, statutes, and commandments, and to live underneath pleasures and lust. And that's why, that battle that we have amongst this captivity, and that's why the Lord, strictly told us to mortify our members and also pray because, again, we fall, we slip, and we come short, but we pray and ask for forgiveness, because, look where we live at, man. Look at America, man. Here it is. You actually, one thing I could say off top is we living in a society where women are just free. They have men and they're not virgins, and you never know what, a girl can tell you, she don't have a dude, but she literally has a husband, a whole husband. You have these women out here that are, these whores out here that are, can be, married to the state, and they'll sit there and try to give you the box, man. So, it's a bunch of, this place is wicked as hell, man. And that's why this place is going to be destroyed by missiles and nukes in the Third World War. But with that, I'm say shalom. Lord will, y'all were edified. With that, I'm say shalom.